Now I went to Salem. Right? Yeah, what you done? Yeah. Where do y'all want to start? Listen to me. Oh, you knew where we were? I forgot that y'all up there. Listen to me. I fucking hate driving through Connecticut. Every single time I drive through Connecticut, it's traffic. Lori. And Twisted Sister. All right, we'll start with Lori. Lori Jones, ma'am. Sorry. You know what? We didn't have, yes, I know. We didn't have a lot of time, y'all. You know? Like, we got in Friday. We surprised Chrissy. And then we were at the funeral on Saturday. And then Sunday was the drive home. Yeah, we went. Let me tell you something. Where's Maya at? Maya, we got beef now. Because I went to Maya and I asked Maya, where should we eat? And because I know, like, he's a foodie, right? Saturday, that dinner was probably the most expensive dinner I've eaten in 3 years. But the mashed potatoes were amazing. They really are like, hi, Chuck. How are you, Chuck? Oh, Chuck, I got a wand. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it. It does suck. I don't know why there's always traffic in Connecticut. I don't know why there's always traffic in Connecticut. I be honest, I want to go back because we did, so I could show you, let me send them to this device. We went to, oh my God, it was so good. I didn't drink a glass of wine, but it was so good. Hold on, we went to, like, the memorial for the Salem witches. We went to the memorial, but we didn't have time to do stuff, you know? But, like, that was super late. We went there after dinner, actually. But it was nice. Lori Jones, sorry. You live in Salem? We went to Salem. That's where we were over the weekend. We were in Salem. Me, Psycho Bunny, and Chrissy. Yeah, Chrissy's in Salem. Psycho Bunny flew to Atlantic City. I met her in Atlantic City, and we drove the rest of the way. And Chrissy didn't know that we were coming. So, yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to go back next year. All right, let me focus. Listen to me. I've seen pictures of what that looks like Halloween time. I can't deal with that crowd. I think people get the impression that I like people, and I don't like people in crowds like that. Well, I'm in Cape May right now, but I'll be gone next week. Yeah, it was nice. She was really surprised. It wasn't easy to get it, but we got it through. Right, exactly. It wasn't easy to get through that, but we did. Why can't I find... Hold on. Yeah, I'm in Cape May right now, but I won't be next week. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Mickey Mouse fan liked my comment, so that's how I'm gonna find my... Kate May is really pretty.
Gets that this is in... Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, you got it? Do you love it? Oh, you didn't get it yet. Hi, Krista. They're so comfortable. The hoodies are so comfortable. Yeah, Cape May is pretty, but it's not my speed. You know what I mean? Your parents live in Cape May. See, that's hi, Dirty Hookup. See, that's what it is. It's like a retirement place, right? Like, my sister's leaving too. Oh, yeah, I know where it is. Hi, Mickey Mouse fan. All right. Lori Jones was live way too much, so I have no time for that. But I wanted to talk about this one because she was super mad, right? Oh, I should check my email as well. Hold on, let me do that first. Because the person in, how can I say this? There was, am I breaking up for y'all? I just got a notification about it. Okay. There was what appeared to be a protected person in Lori's box talking about sexual behavior. Okay? That person's caretaker will know and have that conversation. Lori Jones, as an adult, you should be disgusted with contributing to that conversation. You should know better. You should have shut that conversation down. That person also has no business around that Santa person, okay? Because even though I did run them, I didn't dig. I really didn't have time to dig, right? But I did send an email to that person's parents because they need to know who is that their child that is impressionable is surrounding herself with. Okay, now that I got distracted. That I have the link ready to go. I sent an email. I just want them to confirm that's who they are. Because there's no reason for you to be allowing that conversation. Yeah, I was going to do it the other night, but it was too late. Mickey Mouse fan, where's my timestamps in here? I don't know what's going on with Nuki's page. He doesn't let me there we go. Always. She's not a child, but she has the mentality of one.
Where'd you get your ass in here, girl, right now? Hold on. Lady just texted me.
Well, one thing for sure is yes, the right people do have it.
They do.
Yes, the correct people are seeing.
Why is it?
I don't think that you've won anything. I think that the more you keep ranting about this crap, the more it shows just how mad and jealous you are over crap.
Harassing you? Yeah, y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned, baby. Please do. Please, motherfucking do. So, yeah.
I don't know.
You think you can't get in trouble. That's what you think. But watch. Actions. I'm telling you, actions speak loud, bro.
You sure do. I want you to understand that you cannot, you don't know, you might want to talk to Gabi and figure out that you can't just walk into a court and say, these are this person's account. You better be able to prove it. Okay? Because I went in there on my main, right? And you kept muting me. Then you went live and you told everybody that we were talking about your kids, which we were not. And if you think that I didn't screenshot the entire comment section and screen record it, you'd be wrong. Okay?
Sure do.
Get that out of the way.
Oh, he's so cute.
They sure the fuck do. So, Mama, when it comes to you, lady, or Twisted, don't even phase them. I'm telling you, just don't.
Don't phase me. That's what's in short.
The right people got it. Just believe that. The right God, the right people got it. Look, you think they not watching?
So embarrassing. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lori. Jay had a really good birthday. Why weren't you there?
Where'd you get your ass in here, girl, right now? Hold on. Lady just texted me.
Well, one thing for sure is yes, what it is that you're doing, but it's got you
Oof.
paranoid as shit, and you need to lay the hell off of it.
Shit that I'm talking about right here. So anyway. So when you go to use any phone number that you use at all, whether it's a WhatsApp app or anything, just know they can trace that bitch.
They sure can.
Oh yes, they can.
They can.
Given fact, they sure the fuck can, because I've had some calls that they got traced, and yeah. So anyway,
And none of them would be me. Listen to me. I really don't think that you understand that I would not waste a penny on you. Half of a penny. I wouldn't waste a fucking peso on you. Do you understand that? This is from this weekend.
yep. Oh, I love it.
Not even a peso.
Oh, now she's gonna say she got phone calls and text messages.
Not me.
Well, you know what? I hope you have the receipts.
Uh-huh.
You know, I hope you do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's the best way to prove what you're saying is true.
I've never used WhatsApp in my life.
Just saying.
Never.
So this is why I stand firm, and I definitely had the right people telling me what to do, what
Why,
not
boss?
to do, what
It's
not
the right
to say.
people?
The internet's really interneting. These people don't give a fuck about addiction, mental health, nothing. How the hell does TikTok allow this?
She had a party.
I've never fucked with TikTok. Well, didn't say fuck. But
Hi.
I've never dealt with TikTok. Well, welcome to TikTok. Look Lori Jones up, baby. And while you're at it, look up Gabi. While you're at it, believe me, they've seen Gabi. They've seen Gabi, they've seen me, they've seen there's a few of us, and you best believe they're on them pages.
No fucks given.
That's all we're saying there.
No fucks.
Inspector Gadget.
Zero fucks. Do you understand that?
And again, you guys do not have to believe anything that comes out of my mouth.
Thank God.
You sure the fuck don't. But I am
Thank
telling
God.
you, stay watching. Stay tuned.
I bet 3.
Everything is a process. It does take a process. That is for sure.
I'm not sure, y'all. I'm trying to...
It kind of sucks though, but it does take a process for things to be done. So I can walk that time out with them, only because I do know the right people are dealing with what they need to deal with. So that's why I sit back and do what I do.
Which is what?
And say what I say.
What is that?
Yeah. Baby, and while you're at it, look up Gabi. While you're at it, believe me, they've seen Gabi. They see.
So real quick, I just want to make you aware, Lori, because you seem to be stalking everything that I post. Thanks, JB. Let me make you understand. All right. Hi, KB. I don't break laws. Okay. I am very well aware of where my legal rights end, and it would be considered a crime. I don't do that. Right? If you think that you'd be the first person to try to take me to court, you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Okay? No, absolutely not. So, you might want to educate yourself, Lori, because you're looking kind of foolish. Septum. Sorry, y'all, I'm skipping through it.
I try not to, but they talk about my kids.
That's a lie. Okay.
Are among the thousands of real women living with metastatic.
Well,
Okay.
maybe I should.
So what she did is she went to David and said that she was muting us because we were talking about her kids. We were not. We were not. Also, Lori, it doesn't faze me to drop $10 or $20 in a fucking battle for gifts. Do you understand that? Do you think that, like, that's all the money we have? We just dropped, I don't even know how much money to go to Salem. Didn't even think about it, didn't even bat an eye. Is that what bothers you? You're mad that we could do that and you can't?
Yo, I'm dead as fuck, bro.
Metastatic breast cancer
Embarrassing.
was the first hormone.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, neither can we. None of it.
I really could not.
Nothing.
Hey,
So-
but Lori, what attorney?
Where is this imaginary lawyer that you have?
Massachusetts.
And
I don't
been
know.
to
I
court
must have got
with
the
you.
wrong title.
My attorney goes, do you know anything about this?
Girl, do you know how fucking ridiculous you look right now?
Oh, he's hired. He's fucking hired all day, every day.
Let me explain something to y'all.
You know.
First, you have a lawyer.
First and foremost, I want to make sure that people understand me because Gabi tries to do this as well, okay? Any attorney, any law enforcement, they would tell you, shut the fuck up and get off the internet. First thing they would say, shut up and get off the app. They would tell you to stop talking. They would tell you to stop engaging. They would tell you to stop. Because as long as you are engaging in tit for tat and back and forth behavior, you have nothing. Do you understand that? You have nothing. There has to be a victim in that. Tit for tat, no victim. Okay?
Why has he never been to...
I try not to, but they talk about my kids.
They tell you to stop, 100%. First thing out of their mouth, stop.
Well, maybe I should.
This is terrible.
Yo, I'm dead as fuck, bro.
I just saw it.
Metastatic breast cancer is the first hormone
I couldn't believe that shit.
lend yourself significant.
Yeah, neither can we. None of it. How much you had her and what you did. It will be.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
So
Thank you.
the cake, you know, and the gifts I got my child, that does not mean I have to show you guys. Who the fuck are you? You ain't part of my family. Or any...
I know that kid had the birthday party that she always wanted, that you never gave her, and the smile on her face said it all. You were not there.
like that. So why would I have to come on TikTok to show you what I'm doing with my child? Worry about what you're doing with yours.
I do.
That's what you need to do.
But let me tell you something. If my kid wanted a party at Chuck E. Cheese when they were 4, they fucking got it. They didn't have to wait for their dream party to be their sweet 16, bitch.
You gotta worry about the wrong motherfucking things.
Listen, Chrissy, I got an idea.
Just know I got her. Either believe it or not, but I got her.
I don't.
Well, I really hope you do, because you didn't last year.
Or
And
the
I'm
year before.
sure that
Or
it
the year
will
before.
be heard.
Or the year
It
before.
will.
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
you can speak to that person. There's a parent.
Just go about your business. Period. And that's on God.
Sorry.
You talk to me.
How much you had her and what you did. It will be told.
I'm also going to say this one last time as well, and I know you're recording. You will not be talking to my daughter.
What are you gonna do about it, bitch? Your kid will speak to who she pleases. She barely wants to talk to you. You have no power there. Do you understand that?
Again. Period. And that's on God. You talk to my daughter again, and yeah, this woman knows what to do if that is
I got
done.
thin hair in my
None
eye.
of you motherfuckers off this app are to talk to my child, period. She don't know you. She does not know you.
It really fucking bothers you that Psycho Bunny has been more of a mother figure to those girls in the last, 9 or 10 months than you have their entire lives. It bothers you. It really bothers you. You are so fucking jealous of Psycho Bunny that you cannot see straight. You will never be a quarter of the woman that she is. Just stop, give it up.
Mind your fucking business, go about your business.
Period.
All right? So I told you,
Hiya.
do not speak to my child again. Either one of them, period. Okay?
Whoops.
I can only imagine who she's talking about.
Yeah, it's because, you know. Yeah, we're just gonna be quiet right now. But we care about the kid. Quick, won't ya? No, you're concerned.
She's alright.
Anyway.
She's on her phone now.
But you'll be damned to manipulate her real quick, won't ya? Yeah, no.
The word is manipulated. Can you at least have the education of a fucking 3rd grader before you embarrass yourself on the goddamn internet?
But we care about the kids as your... Be quiet, Lori.
7 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yeah, we're just gonna be quiet right now. But I said what I said.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's because, you know.
It's because you're an idiot. That's what it's because of.
My ladies, meaning my ladies, you guys are...
Getting lesser by the day. Can you get better Wi-Fi?
You guys are... Yeah. White guy is a chill
I
guy.
got thinning out all over my face.
He don't care for the drama or anything, you know, but
I know.
I must not have been there when he got blocked. But he's thinking, look, I'll tell you when I get off. Look, I'll tell you when.
I know that's
He's
right.
soaking him dry. Let's just put it that way. He's soaking him fucking dry.
You think that me dropping $10 in a battle is soaking me dry? You think that me dropping $10 in a battle is soaking me dry? Not everybody is you, Lori. Some of us actually have money, like in the bank, right?
Takes a lot of grit.
So just like always,
Crazy.
when someone blocks her, she gets mad at.
Yeah, it's because you know.
Shit, I lost it, sorry.
How much does it?
My lady.
Day really just takes a lot of grit.
So just like always, when someone blocks her, she cannot keep a story straight throughout one live to save her life. And if he's battling someone and soaking them dry, or however he's soaking them dry.
Oh, nobody fucks
Well,
with
you
that
were
one.
modding for him, so that makes you a part of it.
She ain't wrong.
You were helping him do that?
She ain't wrong.
Oh.
Was she?
Okay.
Also, just so everybody understands, David unmodded her because she was muting and blocking gifters. Okay? She thought she was hot shit. She dropped 30 coins in his battle. Where are all the coins that you get, Lori? All the gifts that you get, because I never see you give people big gifts. Ever. Never. I don't know. Good question, though, Big Dog's Boutique. But, like, if you exchange all your gifts, why is it only small gifts that you give? It's sad. Sad. See, I think you're jealous. I think that you're jealous of anybody that gets big gifts. You know? But you lied to him. That's why you got unmodded. Okay?
And I was told to tell you that. All of you. Keep about my children, nor talking to it. It is okay, I promise. It is not okay to be talking about my children, nor talking to my children, because you motherfucking don't know them. Period. So you do it again, and yeah. So I said what I said. There you go. You say it's a platform, this and that, and I'm telling you, keep my kids out your mouth. Period.
As long as you continue to be a piece of shit mother, I will continue to talk about the shit that you do to your kids. Do you fucking understand me? Do you understand me? As long as you continue to act the way you do about your children, I will continue to talk about the things that you've done to them. Hey, Lori, there was a package sent to your house for Jay for prom. Where'd that stuff go? Where'd that package go? Where'd that package go? Just more shit you steal from your kid, huh? No big deal. That wasn't for you. It was for your kids. For her prom, a once-in-a-lifetime thing, right? Way to go. Just wondering.
I tried telling you guys. It takes a villain to take a villain.
Try me, ho.
And it looks like villain's about to be in some shit with some psycho butt.
Let me tell you something, bitch. I haven't batted a fucking eye at you. My life isn't in the situation your life is in. I live a good life. What is happening to me? Nothing. Lori thinks that she's going to be able to get restraining orders on people. You're wrong. You have to have grounds for a restraining order, Lori. You don't have any. Okay? So, yikes. You know what I mean? Terrible.
And some other people, but it's okay.
Good
You
luck,
wanted to
Lori.
pay that price.
I'll wait.
Boy, it took you for everything you got now. Keep your money.
Excuse me, bitch? You've taken me for all I have. Girl, you're gonna have to like at least attempt to bump up your education before you even think that you're gonna affect me. You're a fucking third grader in a 65-year-old woman's body. The fuck? What up, B Gross?
Keep your coins, keep your follows, keep your views.
I will. Do you think that you're affecting any of that?
Keep your follows, keep your views.
That's it.
That hurt.
Oh, yeah. She was there all right.
Y'all really sleep on that shit. That's what you do. Please do.
Like, oh, my poor kid.
Please do.
You're kidding. What did you do? Oh, Chrissy, I spent the next 12 hours.
And when the time does come, please be sure to tell them the truth on what the fuck happened to your ass and why you.
Girl, are you all right mentally? Because you can't hurt me. Like, what is up with these fucking idiots? You look ridiculous.
The trouble you got into. Hey, what? Hold up. Boy, took you for everything you got now. Keep your money, keep your coins, keep your followers, keep your views.
No problem.
Hey, what? Hold up.
This is mortifying to me. Do you understand
Baby,
that?
I'm talking about the old lady.
I lost it, I'm sorry.
What happened to your ass?
Next 12 hours.
And when the time does come,
Imagine having 30 people in your chat and thinking that you can affect me in any fucking way. Girl.
be sure to tell them the truth on what the fuck
This is
happened to your ass
embarrassing for you.
and why you got in the trouble you got into.
Should I hold my breath?
Hey, what? Hold up.
See, we
Wild.
had trouble with that baby.
Cooperate with shit. But anyway, she tried to co-host with me. How the fuck can you?
I know! What the fuck?
Well, I'm trying to figure out. I got Naked Butterfly blocked. Who the fuck wants to see something like that? That looks so fucked up that you can't even fucking cooperate with shit.
That's how we feel about you, girl. Come here. Lori, that's how everybody on the internet, that's how we feel about you. And I don't think the word is cooperate, okay? Just, you're right, that's why she wasn't invited. Sorry, hold on. That's how everybody feels about you, girl.
But anyway, she tried to co-host with me. How the fuck can you do that if I got you blocked?
Because you have a new account, because you can't keep an account to save your life. What happened to the agency, Lori? Thanks, Alexandra. What happened to the agency?
Yeah, yesterday she sure the fuck did. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We'll take a shot or something. We'll take a Gabi pit and...
Bro, you were taking your kids' Vyvanse. Who are you to talk about anything about somebody else? Did you forget that? I didn't forget that. I didn't forget that. Who are you to talk about anybody?
to fucking tell you.
3 months, I give.
Oh, hold up.
I give it 3 months.
So we're all for
Legit.
mental health. We're all for addiction, like she calls it. We're all for recovery. But you
Cookies.
seriously sitting there
That's what Mickey Mouse fan says.
telling someone, a recovering alcoholic, someone.
And Lori,
who
guess what?
is-
Not everybody's a weak bitch who don't let people in their boxes. Did you understand me? You don't let people in your boxes because you know damn well that you can't deal with opposition. You're just big mad at anybody that could fucking keep a platform
Recovery.
and
You
get
just
gifts.
said for them to go have a drink
my
and
bad.
take a gabapentin. You really just said that? Well, that don't make sense if she's blocked. How?
2 hours of all the footage that
She is blocked.
You got a new account.
answers my
Yeah,
questions.
and she tried to,
I really did. I think I'll make
we ain't even, oh, boy, there is some mental help out there. You guys seek it, please. It's definitely there. I judge no,
Why don't you seek it? You need it.
because we all got mental health problems somewhere down the road. So all people, please. Oh my God, it was, there's no way, and nobody can look me in my fucking eyes and tell me they are, or she is, because there's no motherfucking way.
I'll look you in your eyes and tell you you don't have 9 years clean. I sure the fuck will. I sure the fuck will, because I know you don't. I know you don't. I know of at least 2 times that pill count came up short. One of them was after a med locker was put in the house. So try me. 9 years clean. The fuck?
An addict or a recovering addict knows an addict, and I'm gonna tell you now, there ain't no motherfucking way you're gonna sit here and tell me that motherfucking chick is sober.
That's how we feel about you. Do you understand that? That's how the women in recovery on this side that talk about you feel about you.
Sober, whatever, nothing. No, she is not. But it's, again, I'm not judging nobody. Hey, she took 6 gabapentin. 6!
I bet she has a prescription for it. I bet it's her prescription. Because she has all kinds of organ failure. You were taking somebody else's medication 3 months ago, bitch. Okay? 3 months ago. You were taking a medication prescribed to someone else. You forget that? What up, Selfie Queen? Did you forget that? That's not recovery. You have a prescription for that medication? Is it yours?
My tool chest is
Now, someone please tell me how you can sit there and say that you're all about mental health. Why was you watching her?
And an addict, if you know anything, they can't.
I don't know. But yet to hear her tell it, we're
Yep,
the ones that
you're
do
right,
that shit.
Princess Pup. So many princesses around.
And an addict, if you know anything, they constantly do this.
The word is addict. We're going to play Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader once I get to Florida, because I don't have the time to do it now. Okay? Addict is like the top of a house. Y'all are fucking stupid. Playing with women that are too much out of your fucking intellectual level.
The Salvation Army.
Yeah, that part.
And if you notice, she's always licking at them lips and always doing this and that with them.
God knows I try.
Just like you sit there and constantly put on lip
I'm coming
gloss
soon.
and rub it in, rub your lips together.
Lori, she does have teeth, though. It is for nerve pain. Listen, gabapentin does have a lot of off-label uses. Gabapentin, it just, for me, I don't take it because it was used for neuropathy when I was on opiates. It potentiates the effect of the opiate, right? So it does work. However, okay, for me, it's not for me. They do. There's a lot of off-label uses for it, y'all. There's a lot, I know. Just for me, I've seen people. My lip gloss, my chapstick came off the top and went right into my pocketbook. So just for me, right? Because it does have the potential for abuse, and I try not to, right? I try not to be around things that could jam me up.
And
You know
she
what I
has
mean?
said that before.
Right,
But
that's what I'm
also,
saying, Kate,
Lori,
please.
anything that Butterfly is going, have never admitted to anything.
Oh,
You
I like
constantly
this.
deny it.
Right, that's why, Jax. Exactly.
And, you know, this has been, I mean, like, you sit there and lie and say you have 9 years clean, but in
Huge potential for
2019, you said you became pregnant because you were in addiction. That's why you slept with your cousin and got pregnant in 2019. Then in 2022, August of 2022,
non-cousin fuckers unite. You know what I mean? That's not normal.
you sat on a sofa high as a kite and said how you had just gotten on Suboxone because you were addicted to pills. So how is either one of those 9 years? Please tell me.
They're not.
But yet you're sitting there shaming someone else for having a problem. And gabapentin is a medication, but guys, she doesn't shame anybody or
somebody, but you got no. Anyway, if you know, you know. I judge nobody, but again, you sit here and knock somebody, but you got no one to fucking talk over that, baby.
That's what I'm telling you. You shouldn't be knocking anybody, bitch. You got evicted 2 months ago. You lost custody of your hi, Salty Nick. Thank you. You lost custody of your kids. One of them is in a facility, okay? Hi, Janelle. You have not been clean for 9 years, all right? You were abusing Vyvanse. That wasn't yours 3 months ago. So, yikes. You're not one to judge. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
That's what I thought. Well, when I was on it, what was it? I see you, Psycho Bunny. You always stay watching. I'm going to tell you, since you in here, you talk to my daughter again, and either one.
Do you know that Psycho Bunny and I were on, like, a trip this weekend? She wasn't in there. It's like, I appreciate you, Salty Nick. It's similar to Adderall. It's a stimulant.
And yeah, it's handled. With the rest is handled. But anyway, and you can keep a kid's name out your mouth as well as the rest. If not, you know,
so interesting.
and you can sleep on whatever you need to.
Make me. How about that? I thought you were pulling up, bitch. Ain't nobody afraid of you. I wish you would.
Said what I said, and I'm hoping you're recording this because the right people will see this video too. Trust.
I know I'm getting so sick.
Nobody's afraid of you, all right? Nobody. And I promise you, Psycho Bunny and I were busy this weekend. Looks like you need to sleep on you. Facts, Jay.
She thinks villain's in there. She thinks Psycho Bunny's in there. She clearly is going to say Gabi come in there, right? And somebody in the chat actually said, "What did you say?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" No one saw Gabi come in there. No one. She's paranoid as hell. But yet she says, I hope you're recording me. And so Psycho pretty. Bunny, if that child wants to talk to Psycho Bunny and Andy says it's okay, guess what? She's going to talk to her.
She will.
What the hell do you think you're going to do?
Nothing.
Call the police?
Call the po-po-ho.
You're going to pull up?
What's that? So I said what I said, so anybody on this app, you are to keep in mind, and well, you know, you can talk about me. You're to keep my kids' name out your mouth, and you're not to talk to them. Who the fuck are you? Who are you?
Yelling.
Where did you come from?
Who the fuck? Like, really? How do you think we could take you seriously? You can't even pronounce the F sound.
That part. So, yeah. That's the last time I'm saying it.
Anyway.
Now, there it is. It's now the ball game's in your fucking hand. There you go.
Girl, it's been in my hands. Hi, W. It's been in my hands. Do you understand that? Sorry. The ball's been in my hands. This entire time.
There you go, baby. There you go.
It's not my birthday or anything.
Lady, I think when I start going live, I think I'm gonna have you recorded or something, or you or Twisted, or Mama. You know,
No, put it next one. Make my
there were videos that were
Mickey Mouse fan records it every single time. The bot just pulls it and she posts it. So you don't need to waste your storage. What's the matter? Where's all your supporters? Do you notice that you make a video every like 3 months claiming a whole group of new people? Isn't that like, you know what I mean?
posted and clearly edited. My attorney,
Edited what? Nothing is edited. Didn't I feel like a fin hat in my did you not realize when you tried that shit with CPS that it wasn't gonna work? You got caught telling CPS it was edited, remember? And then they saw that it was not edited. So if I were you, I would not use that excuse again. It didn't work out so well the first time, okay?
noticed. He said, yeah, these are edited.
Okay, first of all, there's no attorney. And two, there is software that a video can be ran through.
Correct.
That can tell
Correct.
every time it's been edited,
Correct.
clipped, modified, or anything.
Correct.
And guess what, Lori? Won't find none of mine
Nope.
that way. So, what do you think that your recordings are going to show that mine or other people's aren't?
Never gonna work.
She
gonna work.
really thinks that people are editing videos to make her say and look
Right.
like she's doing things. She has said it.
Ain't even your house. Yeah, these are fucking old videos.
But
Sorry,
she
y'all, I
comes
was
up
trying
with
to
some
find
wild
it.
shit.
He goes in, wait a minute, this ain't even your house. Yeah, these are fucking old videos, bro. He said, well, this is 2025. Anyway, let's shut up, Lori. So, yeah,
Patterns of behavior. Okay? Patterns of behavior. The best predictor of future behavior is going to be your past behavior. Those kids should have been removed from you years ago. You only instilled more trauma in them when Florida dropped the ball and let you leave with them. That's unnecessary trauma that you gave to them because you are ill-equipped to be a fucking mother.
I'm gonna. Oh, I know you girls do, and I love you, and I love that you guys care for mental health, and you're all for uplifting others. I appreciate it. You guys are solid, and Faith as well. Faith too.
I don't know, because she doesn't think it's her.
All day. I tried telling them it takes a villain to take a villain. Well, guess what? Now that, when someone's at their worst and they confide in people that they don't even know, because mental health is a thing and it's real, and the person is already seeking mental help, but, you're going through this, and then you go to this, and your anxiety, everything's fucking sky high. You're trying to figure out how to get a place in a small area that
Girl, it's crazy how much they're alike. Let me assure you, all right? You can't affect me. There is not a single fucking thing that you could do to affect my life. That's first. Secondly, you are not like on your best day, all right? You're not even close to me on my worst. We are in two very different categories here. Okay? Just so you know. Sorry.
So
Exactly.
here I am.
And this doesn't even make sense.
Or struggled, or I don't know, and nor do I care to figure it out. So anyway, you guys are about to find out literally what is allowed done on this app and what ain't allowed done on this app. And again, you're allowed to sleep on that all you want.
I think you're going to find out that you don't have a fucking leg to stand on.
And that's not a threat. It is a promise.
I agree.
By all means, it is. Yeah, there are certain things you cannot do. Cyberbullying, doxing, showing my children. Oh, yeah.
What? Things that you did? I didn't do those things. I didn't do any of that. I could drop all your shit, bitch. I haven't. I could. I haven't. When did I post your kids? The only time I talk about your kids is when you try to use them as a means to get money. That is the only time I talk about your kids, because I prefer to straighten out the bullshit that you put on the goddamn internet. You use your children. You exploit your children. The only time I talk about them is to correct the shit that you're telling people. My heart breaks for those kids that they were raised by a fucking animal like you. Thanks, Beauty Junkie. And don't you forget, I know way more than I've ever put on this app. Tread carefully, Lori.
Let's keep going, baby. Yeah, so, again, I'm gonna be quiet. You guys know I do not let them bother me. On God, I do not. I know they're here. I know they hide. I know they, you know, like the lawn, like, you know, I try to keep them with their content. But anyway.
I did. I had a good trip. Listen to me, y'all. I'm going to politely, respectfully ask, don't follow her new accounts. Y'all will be the ones to give her live access. Remember that. When you follow her, you get her closer to live access. Do not follow. You don't have to follow her to see her content.
But like the right people said, you know, they thought it was funny, but they said, you know, that I was kind of, you know, scooping to their level.
And you did all this. You did all this attorney talk on a Saturday night. You got all this with an attorney on a over the weekend?
And I know it's them, and here I am, you know, acting like, oh, you know, it's a whole dude, knowing it's a female. I see what you're saying. You're right. It is catering to their level. I just want these motherfuckers to know I know you fucking here.
Nobody gives a shit.
He likes my idea, but he said with, you know, everything.
Nobody likes your ideas.
Avoid at all
I can promise you. I'm telling you.
Everything. Yeah, just avoid at all possible.
I can't even watch this with the
thing. Yeah, just avoid at all possible.
You're good, Erica.
Fucking right, then guess what? They don't need to be here now. Because it's been...
I don't know, because she's breaking up, y'all.
Because it's been...
Like, this is terrible. She has no attorney, y'all.
It definitely is. Let me put this fucking cigarette out. That's you. I had to block that guy. I hope you have a wonderful day, too. I had to block that guy, that I battled with. Kamari. I had someone come... Lady, you were sleeping. I think...
You were so rude to that guy. You were so racist to that man. It was so disgusting.
Was here or Twisted was here. I'm not sure. One of them were here, or maybe both.
Disgusting. I know, Mel. I
know. Someone came in the chat talking about what did I get my daughter for her birthday? Or was it last night? What happened? Oh my God. No, that was...
Well, you did come to this app and beg for money to do that, right? Half-breeds, I know, y'all. When you come to this app and you ask people for money, you need to prove where that money's going. But I think we all know where that money went. Right? So people have the right to say, hey, what'd you get your kid with the money that you begged from TikTok for? People, that's all fair.
What'd you get your daughter for her birthday? Where's
Yeah.
her cake? Where's her cake?
Yep.
Like, I gotta fucking show you? Who the fuck are you, bro? That's the problem. I showed you too much at one point. Now that Lori has gotten smarter with this app.
Lori, did you get smarter or did your kids beg you not to talk about them on the internet? I'll wait.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Good morning. Oh, Toxic Twinkie. What? Okay, but last night something was said about you,
Oh, I
though.
hope you feel
I
better.
thought or something like that. Mama, what happened? I forgot. Damn it.
I can't take this.
Somebody texted me. I don't want to say names. Somebody texted me and they were like, look, I'm in the chat and they're not even going at me, but they stay attacking Lady because they can't handle Lady is the problem. They
First
cannot.
of all, let me tell you something. I promise you that I'm not worried about that fucking chihuahua, okay? And that's not correct either. So you take to your platform and you fucking lie, all right? No, Lady was running her mouth and people were coming back at them defending themselves, okay? That's not what happened. I have it all.
What is it
I have the
about
entire
Lady that can't
interaction.
be handled? Lady gets attacked because she's condoning what you do? Lady was trying to, well, she said,
Same.
David,
We're almost
mod
done with
me
her.
right now so I can take the trash out. What? Who are you calling trash, ma'am?
Can you imagine being so desperate that you
I
gotta
mean,
befriend
if,
Lori? And
If you
I
really
give
want
a
to look
shit
at it,
what you say
you're
about
modding
me.
for the trash. Just saying.
That's
you
Mickey
know.
Mouse scam.
They cannot handle Lady. That's a guarantee. But that's a shocker that they did not know Twisted was there.
Just a little mind shout, you like it?
Are you such a weak bitch that you gotta come in with your two fucking half human sidekicks? You can't go into a chat alone?
But it's not a shocker because nobody cared if Twisted was there.
Facts. Not a single fuck.
Nobody cared.
Not a
Okay?
single fuck.
Everyone was just in there watching David battle, talking, chatting.
That'll be all right.
No one was even worried about Lori. No one was saying anything disrespectful to each other. Everyone was just in there having
Nope.
a good time. And look, this went on for a few hours.
And Lori, you kept muting me. Why were you muting me? I wasn't even talking to you. Weird, right? That's why you got blocked. Because you kept muting people for no reason. That wasn't your life. You want to be a weak bitch and sit on your page and not have people come in and when they ask a question, you mute and block? That's you. You can't do that. What up, Sto? You can't do that on somebody else's page. It ain't yours. You are never going to be able, until you change your behavior, to sit in any chat. No safe place for you, Lori Jones. Never. Not as long as I can help it anyway.
It was live. Then all of a sudden, Lori wakes up and
Get off the internet and fix yourself so that hopefully you could be a better mother and try to repair the damage that you've done to those kids.
her and Lady Red roll in and just start causing chaos.
Say or do anything.
Well, here's a news flash. Because nobody saw her saying anything. She wasn't saying anything. And you can bet your ass she is the one that texted you. But how long did she sit in the chat and watch and just was quiet? Because she was sitting there waiting to take notes or screenshots of somebody saying something about
I
you.
don't give a fuck.
Nobody was even thinking about you.
Point. Yeah, they can't handle her. They can't fucking handle her. Eat it up, baby. You keep being.
Who can't handle who? Lady Red had an open invitation in my box. She didn't take it. Why not? Why not?
They've been uplifting others, lady. And you do never, ever hold the past to nobody's face, ever. You don't do that.
I know that's right.
People do change. People do,
They
learn
do.
and educate as you see clearly.
You need education, and people do change, and people do educate, but you got to put the work in. And you are still the same old piece of shit that you were in Florida, having a random man live with you and making your daughter go record it. Okay? Don't get it fucking twisted, Lori.
Limit what I say. I limit
Hi, Kat. Doing all right?
You haven't learned or limited anything, okay? And you don't hold people's past against them, but you just sitting here running your fucking mouth about naked butterfly. I mean, get a life,
I
Lori.
agree.
Of course, that takes education there.
Her to an RV with only your dog.
That takes education. Girl, like, serious question here. I don't think I haven't gotten a G yet. I don't think you got through the 5th grade. I think that you think that it is perfectly normal that your daughter is where she is because that's where you are. And you think that the way that you live is perfectly acceptable, and it's fucking not. Your life is not acceptable. And any good mother would see that and want better for their kids. Not you, though. Perfectly normal the way you live your life. Absolutely fucking not.
Taking care of your kids, not even having your kids. Andy had your kids while you was even in the RV.
Facts.
And now he's still got them.
Facts.
I mean, what are you flexing on? You've done nothing.
Nothing.
And you continue to do nothing.
You can talk about me. You're to keep my kids' name out your mouth, and you're not to talk to them. Who the fuck are you?
Make me.
Who are you, and where did you come from?
TikTok.
That part. So, yeah. That's the last time I'm saying it. Now, there
I
it
don't
is.
give a fuck how many
Now
times
the
you
ball
say it.
game's in your fucking hand. There you go.
It's always been in my hands, bitch.
There you go, baby.
I know.
There you go.
Better luck next time, I
Lady, I
guess.
think when I start going live, I think I'm going to have you record it or
supposed
something.
to
Or you
stand
are Twisted. Or Mama. You know?
Embarrassing.
There were videos that were posted and clearly edited. My attorney
That's a rough question.
noticed. He said, yeah, these are edited.
You're a liar.
Okay. First of all, there's no attorney. And 2, there is, won't find none of mine that way somewhere, that she says that we are editing her up.
Ain't even your house. Yeah, these are fucking old videos, bro.
She told CPS that the videos that were edited. We know that for a fact. Okay? They were not edited.
He said, well, this is 2025. Anyway, let's shut up, Lori. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna... Oh, I know you girls do, and I love you, and I love that you guys care for mental health, and you're all...
Imagine being so lonely, okay, that you have to sit on TikTok and tell people you don't even know you love them just so that they could give you a little bit of validation and stroke your way to inflated ego. Lori, does it not dawn on you, hi Fuzz, does it not dawn on you that you have not one person that has been with you since the beginning? Not one. I say this all the time. That is a huge red flag to somebody like me. If you cannot keep a mod for a month, 2 months, there's a problem there. There's a problem there, okay? You see it a lot with people like this because they try, that they think that they're going to be the one to help them, right? They stick around. They start seeing red flags. They start doing some research behind those red flags. They find somebody like me. They start watching the content and then they're like, oh shit. And then they leave her. Mod is a moderator. For Lori, moderators send DoorDash, give toilet paper, and it's always transactional with her. It's always transactional on her end. It is always about what she could get from you. I promise you. She says that she's not here for the follows. She says that she's not here for the likes, but that's the only thing that she's here for. She is here. Hey, Lori, how many times have you hit up people privately that you didn't even fucking know with a chime request? You don't even know these people. Okay, listen, we might get to that today. I don't know yet. Okay? You don't even know these people. The second that they text you, all right, You ask them for money. I see the text messages. I hear the recorded calls, Lori. Do you understand that? No, absolutely not, Valpal. And most of my mods have been here with me for 5 years. I don't cycle through mods like that. And I don't ask my mods for shit. They do enough work. But most of my mods have been with me since the beginning. Well, Fuzz and I did start out on opposite sides, but she's still been here a long time. Crimson too.
Uplifting others. I appreciate it. You guys are solid. And Faith as well. Faith too. Oh, all day. I tried telling them it takes a villain to take a villain. Well, guess what? Now that, when someone's at their worst and they confine in people
Liz has been here a while. Can anybody tell me what she's doing to me? What she thinks she's doing to me? Because she's not. She's really not doing anything. But I want to know what she thinks she's doing, because this is like confident. Like, girl, you keep saying that and you look ridiculous. Are you using it as like rage bait so that people comment and tell you like you're not a tenth of the woman the villain is? No boxes yet. We're talking about Lori Jones. She thinks that she's...
They don't even know. Because mental health is a thing and it's real. And the person is already seeking mental help, but, you're going through this and then you go to this, and your anxiety, everything's fucking sky high. You're trying to figure out how to get a place in a small area that...
Hey, Lori, I just want you to tell me one thing that you've done since your children were removed out of your house besides manipulate and twist the fuck out of your youngest minds so that she winds up where she is. I want you to tell me one positive thing that you've done since they were taken. Just one. Just one. Because I could bet that I have a list of cons that you've done since they were taken. Oh, you're right. You're right, Scribbles. That's not positive, though. That's not positive. That's not positive. Right. So, listen to me. When her kids were removed, I gave her grace that day. I don't even talk about her. Like, unless it's something that needs to be straightened out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't do anything regarding her. So I don't understand what she's talking about. Right, Debbie, that's what I'm saying. And granted, she is the reason that things went the way they did, right? I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Hold the chat. Facts, Pineapples. Hi, I didn't see you earlier. But in my defense, this chat is crazy sometimes. What do you want, Mama Gang Gang? Mama spelled wrong, by the way. She doesn't, Michelle. You're right. You're right. And that's really unfortunate to me. It's really unfortunate to me, honestly. Hi, Rat. Me neither. Unbothered. Same. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Oh, she's a Lori fan. Oh, do you just support people that are awful people? I don't know. I don't know who it is. Oh, You know, there are people like that you could let her up. Nobody else. You're gonna give me a fucking headache. I already know it. Yep, you can let her up. I really didn't plan on talking about Lori this long. Can I help you?
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. The only thing I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I'm not a fucking Lori fan or any
Okay.
of those people fan, okay? The only thing that my problem is the way, there's a way of, what do you call it? There's a way of support, or not supporting, but Jesus Christ.
Cut the
I'm
jack.
sorry, I just got out of the hospital. There's a way of covering somebody and there's a way not to. Okay?
Right.
And sit there and call people dirty, filthy, rotten names and put them down and saying they're gum under your shoe. How the fuck is that helping anybody?
Well, so look, first and foremost, let me just make something really clear. I'm not here to help her.
But I understand that, but she has children, and if you care about her
understand.
children,
Hold on.
children, that's her mother. They'll
Listen to
always
me.
be her
If
mother.
you can't come up here respectfully, you can't come up here at all.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm very loud. Sorry.
Okay, so let me explain to you first of all. Okay, This woman has been body shaming me for months. That's first. Secondly, I never talk about that. But when you want to talk about character-wise, she doesn't even she can't compete where she doesn't compare.
She doesn't. She don't have
Right.
a good character.
Now, if you want to talk about her children, the only time I talk about her children is when she tries to use them as a means to exploit them for finances, or she brings their business to the internet. It's the kids that I protect. I don't want them on the internet.
Right, but I'm just saying, you don't think that they're going to see these? And
I know they see it.
Okay, they see it, and they still love their mother, no matter what.
I understand
And
that.
it's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them that you're hurting their mother.
No. Back up a second.
yeah.
Do you know that those kids have begged their mother not to put their traumas on the internet?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And what she does
you
is
know that
wrong,
the kids understand that it's her putting it. Listen, when Lori's daughter was removed and put into foster care for a month, I fought trying to keep that stuff off the internet.
I know you have.
The only reason that it was brought to the internet is because Lori was telling legitimately anybody she could tell that was the situation. And I knew that if it wasn't discussed and corrected, the misinformation that Lori had been telling anybody that would listen, that it was going to look bad. Right? So there's a difference here. And the kids, as far as the kids go, the kids don't want Lori to talk about them at all. But at the same time, if they're going to be talked about, it should be accurate.
Right, exactly.
And that is the only thing that I do.
Right.
But it was over a month.
Bill, and look, I don't have anything personally against you at all. I like you. I watch your show all the time. I think you do good. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? I just simply think that, it hurts those kids. They sit there and listen to people saying, bad things about their mom, and
I 100% will agree to a point, okay? Because those kids have told her, and I don't want to get into specifics, but they've told her they don't want to be talked about on the internet, right? So if Lori would have listened to that as their mom, right? As their mom, none of this would be happening. But where I come from is I don't want misinformation put out there regarding the kids. If it's going to be put out there, I want the truth and nothing but the truth.
Right, and I understand that.
Lori uses it as a way to exploit, right? She uses it as a vehicle for people to feel bad for her, when this situation that is going on right now is 110% Lori's fault.
Right. And where I changed my mind about Lori was the day I saw her saying, well, if you don't send me stuff, then you're not my real friends.
And that's exactly how she is.
Yeah. And I saw that and I was like, wow.
She says it. She says that she's not, but I've seen
Oh, yeah.
Just
she is.
recently, she blocked somebody has sent her money, right? And it was wild because she blocked her and then unblocked her to send her a request for money.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to get it out there, too. You know, I never sent Lori any money. People say I send her money, this and that. I wasn't. The only thing I wanted to get across was I didn't want her kids to be hurt by people calling their names. And it does do that to them. And I understand to a point. I get it.
Well, because I think that there's certainly a difference between the older's opinion and the younger's opinion, right?
Yes, and I'm older. Yes.
No. I mean the kids. The older one is more mature and sees things a lot clearer than the younger one, right?
Right.
Unfortunately, the consequences that the younger one is dealing with right now are directly from Lori.
Right. Yeah.
Because Lori is still trying to manipulate. You're coming home soon. That's not. While I appreciate you, while she's not doing anything to make sure that that's a guarantee. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. You don't tell kids that. I have 3 grandkids that I have custody of. And their mother tells them the same thing. It's been 6 years. Stop it.
You can't do that. It proves to be much more damaging in the long run.
You're absolutely right. It does.
But I can promise you, I really don't even fuck with Lori unless I have to like straighten something out. But the way that she is doing this, it's not accurate. And I will say there aren't people that listen to her, right? I will say that, you know, she took to her live and repeated Liar Boss's narrative that Nookie was involved in CP, which is not at all accurate. And Lori doesn't have enough sense to vet things before they come out of her mouth, but nobody really listens to her. The day that her children were removed from her home, I gave her grace. And I asked other people to do that as well. I said, hang back. Hopefully she'll make the right decision to be a better mother.
Right, yeah.
And she hasn't.
Some people just ain't cut out.
I agree. But it wasn't until after that I did get screenshots between her. This is their entire lives. It's been this way.
Yeah.
And that's just the stuff, like, just the stuff that I know is enough. I can't imagine the stuff I don't know.
Right.
There is no reason why their traumas, their deep traumas, should have been put on the internet anyway.
No,
it should have been respected. But I understand where you're coming from, but to a point. If Lori wasn't still trying to tell people things in DMs that were not accurate, I promise you it wouldn't be a conversation.
And, you know, I don't know everything. I really don't. So, you know, I should learn to keep my mouth shut sometimes, you know, but.
No, you're good. But I do always, I always answer. I can always say more privately than I can publicly. Right?
Right.
But I don't. You could put them back on. Just for me, I encourage dialogue, right? Even when people are on her side, I try to encourage dialogue, because how do I expect them to see the things that we're talking about if they don't see it?
Right. I understand. But I got it. Wanted to talk to you and tell you I didn't want to come on in and blah, 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 you know.
No, you're good.
But thank you. I mean, thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I just wanted people to, you know, I'm not this big Lori fan. Everybody's blocking me, this and that. I'm just saying, please, you know, come on. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It happens. And that's why I really encourage people to do the research before they support people.
Before we open our mouth.
Right. And especially people like that, right? People that are, highly controversial, if you will.
Right.
Because I
Right.
promise you, there's always a reason, or multiple reasons.
Oh, I know. I
Always.
go through hell every day of my life. I raised 3 kids. I got my son and my
agree.
daughter-in-law that's a drug addict, and it's the most horrible thing that you could go through. And these little kids have to deal with it.
And I agree. I think that it's terrible.
It is.
But at the same time, it's better that people know the truth than they don't.
Right. And I don't know all of it, so
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. Why these conversations get had, right? Because Lori, listen to me. The first time it came out, right, that like people were sending me DMs, it was Matilda, right? She was telling the Matilda account all this crazy shit, right? And I was like, during a visit, you heard something be said by the kids, and I asked the people that repost, please cut that part out. Right. So people don't know how much it was going on the back end for probably about a month, where I was begging people, asking them to clip things out, because we didn't want the situation to come to the internet. It was something that we were trying to avoid. But after the third, fourth person that came to me with screenshots of Lori telling them in DMs, we knew it had to be a conversation. Because of what Lori was trying to tell people, that was not the truth. And if we didn't put it out as the truth, it was going to get sticky, and people could have believed the bullshit that Lori was spewing.
Right.
But other than that, it's not, it's really, I would have been gone and talking about Gabi already.
Yeah. I mean, I get the whole Gabi thing. I get it, but.
Well, I appreciate you for coming up. Y'all keep the boxes closed after she drops for a bit.
Yep. I thank you for, I appreciate you having me. Thanks
No
for
problem.
talking to me. I appreciate it.
Any other
Thank
questions? My contact info is in my link tree on this account.
you. Okay, thank you.
Oop. Thanks. Okay, now, on to Gabi. I know, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult sometimes, but and that's why I need to cut the comments off and stuff like that, because I'll get distracted and I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, Gabi's a rough one. I haven't reviewed everything, but I'm just gonna, I heard. So the first thing, I'm gonna go back to the live where Mexican homie went in her box, right? Just give me a second. I'm trying to locate it. Lord, she does sit live way too long, right? Thanks, Lindsay Lou. Hold on. Is it this one? No, it's the one before this. I'm sorry, y'all.
What's going on? That's why we do it on a public platform for the public to hear. It's not out of disrespect to anybody, but that is how I conduct myself, because I don't want nobody turning around and saying,
oh my God, all my timestamps are gone.
He said this, he said that. And that's just how I conduct myself, because I don't want nobody spinning no narratives. And
he is absolutely correct in doing that, because she is known to manufacture stuff, right? So 1000%, I absolutely agree with him doing it this way, okay?
Messaging, back and forth. I don't want to do that. I'd rather do it in public. That way everybody's able to hear what is being said.
Okay, well, do you want to see all the death threats? Do you want to see the 4 years of me getting cyberbullied on here?
Let me make my opinion on this clear, okay? Death threats are not coming from us. That's first. Secondly, okay? Death threats has nothing to do with your actions, okay? You receiving death threats has absolutely nothing to do with your actions and your behavior. Okay? I want you to understand that. That is just something that you are using as a deflection. The death threats don't change anything that you've done on this internet, you still have to respond for your actions. Death threats is somebody else's. We're talking about your actions, Gabi. Yours, nobody else's.
Gabi, I've been watching you for
my timestamps
well over a year.
You want to see the documentation of his autism paperwork? Would you like to
And
see?
I really fucking hope it's not what you tried to pass off last night. Okay? Because last night, what you showed was a referral, and you didn't even have the wherewithal to put the correct medical codes. Okay? Wild behavior.
The paperwork from the doctors about the miscarriage?
Yes.
Would you like to show? Would you like to show? I'm just asking.
Show it. I mean, as long as everything is...
Because you're the one that's holding it.
Yeah, I'm the one that's holding all the live streams.
Mexican homie, I understand that you do awareness, but I'm letting you know there is... I can't really say too much, but there is a...
Do y'all remember what I said when she's trying to think of a deflection? She like scoffs every time.
So what you're saying, there's an open investigation.
First and foremost, let me explain again so that maybe you will understand. Any attorney, any law enforcement would tell you, get off the internet. That is the first piece of advice that they would give you. Hi, Steffi.
That's what I'm getting from this.
Exactly.
I can't speak about that. But what I can speak about is that what you're doing is...
I'm not bullying nobody.
And he's not.
I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that you don't know what's going on.
It doesn't matter, because people have the right to discuss the things that you put on a fucking public platform. People can do that. It's not illegal.
No idea.
Well, Gabi, here's the thing. Like I said, I've been watching you for well over a year already. And I got video proof to back up what I talk about.
Really? So you're saying that I did cocaine? Really?
So real quick, he does not. I do want it because she didn't even realize she did this, I'm sure. Okay. She says this. She gets up. Thanks, Cherokee. She goes into the kitchen and she dumps out a liquid IV package. Okay. But later on in this very live, she says, we'll get there.
I said you went skiing. I got the video to back it up.
And he did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I do have the video. And if you don't believe me,
where's the video? Show it.
I got it on my laptop. I got it on a USB drive, and I have it on a hard drive.
Mexican homie, do you know what you're doing? I did a hair strand.
Hair follicle, babe, and hair follicle tests are fallible. Is that why your hair looks like that? I could beat a hair test. Thank you, squirrels. That's where we're going with it. I could beat a hair follicle test. Is that why your hair's so fried?
A hair strand. I've never actually did any of that stuff. You literally just said it on there.
This was back in January when I got that. Yes,
2024? That's when I got the hair strand.
Then you should have no problem producing a clean test, right? Taking a hair test now isn't going to do anything because you have a legal prescription for Addies, right? So just because you have a legal prescription for Addies, CPS, it would be a negative test because your prescription would cover it. Now, if you're diverting, if you don't know what diverting means, this is exactly what's being discussed right now. And she refuses pill counts. There is only one reason why somebody would refuse a pill count. Okay? If you're diverting your medication and doing it a different way, your hair would still be negative because of your legal prescription. Now let's continue.
Do you have the paperwork to show that that's when you got your hair strand?
That was back in Illinois. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying, do you have the paperwork to verify what you're talking about?
I can get it with that. Yes.
You sure can.
It was
show it. Yeah,
okay.
Show it.
I live in Florida. That was
Sign a
back in
release.
Illinois.
Simple. That's what I can't
Miss
believe
Ma'am,
it, Smurf.
let me go in front of my laptop and let me see something real quick. That was not in Illinois, by the way.
I've been here for a year.
No, but you were in the
Here,
kitchen.
Miss Ma'am, I'm gonna pull my video right now.
Oh my word.
I know she was in
I
Florida.
do have.
Now,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Please do.
I got it on my. Let me pull
I
it
know-
up.
I know
Let
it
me pull
was.
it up on my USB drive real quick.
Okay.
So please be
sure
patient.
is.
I got a whole folder for you, and I'm gonna give you a date when.
Dude, don't worry.
but wait a second. It gets better.
Yes, this was back January. Let me see when this was saved through my phone.
Same.
This was actually the 16th of January 2024.
Perfect.
You were already in Florida.
Correct.
I got the video of your house. Your walls were already painted.
Correct.
And if you don't believe
Making the ivy fluids? Wait, hold on a second. Can I show you something? Wait, can I show you something? Does this look familiar to you? Let me show you something.
I'm going to
Let me
show you something.
Does this look familiar to you?
They always tell on themselves, y'all. Do you hear me? Because I want to make sure that you understand that she goes all the way to this level.
that was not what you were doing, Miss Ma'am. Gabi,
Does that
Gabi, that's not what you were doing.
Does that look familiar? Is
Number
that what
one,
you're
I
saying?
ain't never seen anybody divert liquid IV that way. First. Secondly, later on in this very live, you say, I never did that. Why would you have to pour the liquid IV out to say that that's what it was if you've never done it? Can anybody answer that for me? Can anybody answer that for me? Okay. If you've never diverted things nasally, okay, why would you have poured out the liquid IV? Just asking.
That's not what you were doing.
High five.
Is this what you're saying? Is this the video you're saying that this is cocaine?
Nope.
Is this the video?
Gabi,
that
this is
you
what
are-
Gabi, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the video tomorrow morning again, and you could join the live stream and look at it for yourself. That way you can see what I'm talking about. You were already there in your home. I got the video to back up everything that I'm
Yep,
saying.
I know, Shelly.
And I'm going to play more videos. So tomorrow morning, you don't need to get in the box, but I'm going to play the video. That way you can see it. And I guarantee you, once you see the video, you're going to know what I'm talking about. I come with truth and facts. I don't come. If you see the video, you're going to know what I'm talking about. I come with truth and facts. I don't come with lies.
Anything, why would you dump out the liquid IV package and say that it looked like this? I've diverted a lot of things in my life. Never liquid IV. Okay? I also find it incredibly strange that later on in this live, you say you popped it open and you use those hand motions. Strange. That's strange. How many people know what that looks like? Hi, Feisty. I hope you had a good time. Capsules. Interesting, huh? Isn't that interesting? You don't pop liquid IV open. Correct. But.
all of this over. If you're going to sit there and accuse me, then I will give this to the person.
This is the problem, Gabi. You think that you're the smartest person in the room, and you are not. You are not.
To handle this, and they will take
Go
over.
ahead and give it to whoever the hell you want. I give a shit.
Amen, Ms. Homie.
If you want to give it a shit, that's what I did. Then we're going to have major issues. So,
Like,
I can
look, here's the thing. So here's the thing, Gabi.
So,
One thing.
you better have your proof because you can be in a lot of trouble. Anybody else?
Gabi, do you know that slander wouldn't be a criminal charge? You do know that, right? You do know that slander isn't something that somebody gets arrested for, right? You do know that slander, right? With the burden of proof and how that works, you have to know that, right? Because even that video would be sufficient proof and reason to believe that that's what was happening. You are way out of your league here, babe.
Because I'm going to have to hand it over. He's going to have to investigate.
Hand it over for what?
So.
It is such a hard thing to prove.
No, I'm not joking. No, not even close.
It's coming. I'm releasing it on a certain date for a specific reason.
Should we do another hair strand? Should we do another hair strand?
Follicle.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Who's paying for it? Not you. Do you know how much hair follicle tests are, Gabi? You ain't paying for it. You dry begging for fucking pull-ups this morning. You ain't paying for a hair follicle test. And I will say it again. It doesn't matter because you having a legal prescription, even if diverting it, would be a negative result because you have a prescription.
I will do it. I will do it. Okay.
You're good.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Obviously, I have to prove it. Obviously, I have to prove it.
They can test the levels, though. You're right. Right, they can.
Oh, my word.
They can test levels. 100%.
Well, the videos that I heard says differently.
Me too, Austin. Because I lost my time, I was amazed that CPS didn't take that as a positive, to be honest.
It is slander.
It's not slander.
Because legally, this has to be handed over to the authorities. Okay, I can't talk about this. The only thing that I can do is let them handle it. That's it. That's what needs to happen. This has gotten way out of control. And at this point, you and I are not going to agree. The only person that's going to handle this is the authorities. That's it, you guys. I'm sorry, but that's it.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm not talking about it anymore. I'm done. I can't.
This is crazy, y'all.
Just how can you sit on a live and say something that you have no idea?
Don't you do that all the time?
Like, did you test it?
Wait.
And you sit there and you say...
Did you test what? Because you said you never did that. Later on in this very live, you said you've never done that. So what would have to be tested? See, this is what thank you, Red. This is the problem, is that you do things like this and lies will always find a way to surface. Okay? So you are telling on yourself through the entire video.
Oh, God.
Craziness. Right.
I know it's slander. It's a lot that they're doing to me.
Oh, poor baby. She wants justice. So do we. You're right. Everybody deserves justice, right?
I need somebody to send me that video so I can send that to the person I need to send it to so he can look into this, please.
Nothing is going to be
Where can I
done.
get that video?
Let me explain something to you, Gabi. It's your content. It is your content. That video is a clip from your live. Nothing will be done with it. The legal liability would be on you. Wild. How come nobody tells her this?
The video that Mexican homie was talking about.
You need that video real bad so you could see.
I would like to actually have that video to turn it in so they can do something about it.
There's nothing that's going to be done of it.
And I would like to see that.
I bet you want to see it. So you could come up with a fucking excuse.
I know somebody has it, so send it to me.
Hold on, y'all. Because I lost my timestamps. I'm scanning the transcripts.
I want to see it. I want to see what you're accusing me of. No, I already blocked Mexican homie.
Of course you did. Can't handle any conversation.
And what was I doing again? That you're accusing me of?
Diverting your medication.
They're saying that I took, I don't know what it is, a medication, and I did something. I don't know. I thought it was COKE.
No.
That's what somebody told me that they were accusing me of.
I know. I like Mexican homie.
Did he say? So he never said COKE.
No, he did not.
So then what did he say?
Skiing.
Yes, they're accusing me of doing that.
No. He was accusing
What
you
is skiing?
of skiing. Diverting your medication.
What the fuck is that shit?
I know, that's right.
What's skiing?
I know he did. I went back purposely to watch it before I did this live.
Oh my God.
Right.
Okay. All right. I think I have a video of him saying the skiing. Okay, cool. I'll submit that into evidence. Second of all, where's the video of me doing it? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, that's something that, okay. Slander. Okay. Now where's the video?
I know, Liz. Isn't it crazy? I know he never said that. I know.
Did you literally see me take a pill, pop it, put it here? Did you see me do that?
How do you know how that medication gets diverted? Interesting that you said pop it, right? And not crush. Strange.
Okay, I don't do any of that shit.
What do I know?
You know what I take? I'm prescribed.
I don't think you take it as prescribed.
I don't know how to do that shit, dude.
You don't know how to do it. I know, Pookie. You don't know how to do it, but you just dumped out the liquid IV thing and said that that's what it was. Anybody in here, right?
It would not be with me. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Someone said that I took a pill and I did something to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
she refuses.
Then what? Then what? I'm so fucking confused. Okay, so it's not that. Then what? No one said pills though. What about
interesting? Same.
Crushing it. Maybe I'll have my doctor count my pills for me, and then after I do that, I'll have my doctor.
You said pop though. How many people in here know how Adderall is dispensed? She said pop. She didn't say crush.
My pills, then I will have my doctor write a little note saying, Gabby's pills count is done, and I'm going to submit that to the freaking cops. Maybe I'll make a phone call tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that. Because that will...
What is that going to do for a video in 2024, ma'am? Okay, the video was filmed in 2024. How are you going to prove that you were clean in 2024 now with a pill count? You're not.
More evidence on my side. And I'll do a drug test. I'll do all that. I'll do a hair strand.
You are on a legal prescription for a stimulant. You need a value test. That's what you need. You need a level test.
Yeah. Well, then Monday. Why bother? Because then I can prove that these people are slandering.
No, you can't. You're not going to be able to prove it because the video is from January of 2024. Hi, Supervisor. I hope you're all right. The video is from January of 2024. Okay? You cannot prove with a drug test now. Stop by now.
I have to turn it in, but I need that video.
What is the video going to do for you? Boofing it.
Where is that video?
Gabby,
I cannot go to bed until I see that video.
Hi. You don't have to worry about that. We have all of it up. Like, all of our stuff gets
January
16th.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that on YouTube?
Okay, so now she goes looking for this, all right? Me too.
does any of my supporters remember what they're talking about?
How many of your supporters
Seriously.
are still around from then?
Does anyone remember anything?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Anything.
These comments are going so fast. Biscuits and gravy.
Yes, because the haters get to my mods. They go after their families, they go after their friends, their jobs. So they turn on me because of that. Any other questions?
No. People open their eyes and realize that you are a manipulative witch. And then they winds up going to the other side. Same as everyone else. Hold on, I lost the transcript. I'm sorry. 29. Oh, fuck. Hold on, you.
Okay, hold on. Then I'm wrong. Okay, whatever.
You were wrong, by the way.
Okay, hold on. Then I'm wrong. Because I cannot sleep because I'm so sick to my stomach.
That's why you couldn't sleep?
And Dad's going quiet, which tells me she doesn't have the video. Huh? No, I want to see this video. And I want to see what they're saying, because I'm going to turn it in.
Don't think anybody's afraid. I know that's right.
And when the truth comes out.
Didn't you say this before you went to court with Finds Out and Brownie? When the truth comes out, girl, your truth is different than the truth. Do you understand that?
Someone's in big trouble.
Nobody's getting in trouble. Nobody.
So
I promise you.
Ready.
Lord.
I'm ready to all my evidence in order. All my proof.
Okay.
So
you better be able to prove that it's us.
I make some phone calls.
Lord, make some phone calls. Get the fuck out of here.
I know I don't do it. I'm not gonna have anything.
So you don't do it, but you just dumped out that liquid IV thing for what? What was the point you were making with the liquid IV? That's what I want to know. Anybody? Hi, April. 32. Anybody?
Yeah, she does, and I'm gonna show her.
I know, that's right.
Why are you irritated? You just told me that it's on there.
Uh-huh.
So now it's not?
No, it's there. It's been circulated before. It's not a big secret. It's not the only
All right,
one.
we'll wait here, patiently waiting.
Imagine that.
I'll sit here and wait. Let me know when it's done. Okay, let me know when it's done. No, I know these people are lying. I know that. It's the first video on Mouse Potato.
Ooh, you love Mouse Potato, don't you?
Nookie's YouTube.
It's there too.
Is it the video where you just hear her sniff? Because that's nuts. I'm serious. I want this video.
I bet you
Honestly,
do.
it's everywhere. And where is it?
It's everywhere. Look for it. What's the matter with you?
Stalking?
Stalking?
No, freaking. That's fine. I'll show you later. Okay, so where is it?
I know.
Because I cannot find it.
This is
Here
so
it is.
embarrassing, y'all.
Mouse Potato?
Hold on, I'm sorry.
The first one?
The name of the nonprofit is Battle Buddy.
Two, let's see. This is me singing in the garage. Go under live. No, oh my word. I am live.
Sorry, I'm trying to go through the transcript because
10 days ago. That's when I was doing a Christian challenge.
another excuse. Okay.
I just wanted to. I'm not seeing.
You just won't come get the box out.
I saw it. Where?
Everybody's seen it, but
I
yeah,
want to see this video.
your pupils, girl.
This one?
At 2 a.m., your pupils look like this? That's why you can't sleep. Yeah, she said a Christian challenge, but she changes that again.
You played one with sniffing, then you're writing on your face, then the challenge. she didn't let him.
It's crazy, Cat.
One minute.
Hi, Sam.
Not only on the USB drive, I got it on an external hard drive. I got it on another laptop.
Watch. That's not me, that's her. Come on. No, Charlie. Why did it just drop like that? Nookie in here? There we go.
I'm not making this what I'm talking about.
Hurry up.
And I'm not making assumptions.
You are, but okay.
I used to be an ex-street pharmacist.
You're in so much trouble, dude.
I used to be an ex-street pharmacist. I've seen it all.
Oh, we're in trouble, let me tell you.
Nobody's in
Where's the
trouble.
video, homie?
Nobody's in trouble, Gabi. Nobody.
And I'm going to open up boxes here shortly. So back when I was watching Gabi,
This is 1.5 speed.
and I watched her for quite a while,
Sure, yeah.
this is what Gabi was doing. And
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. Let me grab some more videos. Gabi, let me tell you. I have a lot of videos on this. But Gabi, the amount of videos I have on you,
Yeah.
I've been recorded myself. And there's
Thank you for admitting that. I gotta save this video. Thank you for admitting that. That helps me.
Not
Okay,
against
get to the point.
the law.
I'm shaking
Do
my
you
head at you.
understand that?
Come on, where's this video? I need to rewind a lot further.
I know.
There's nothing.
On top of videos that, I mean, I'm pretty sure everything's on Reddit. I'm pretty sure that you name it, and this video was put out. Okay, well, big deal. Gabi, do you remember this? Do you remember this? When you went skiing? Because I don't want you coming after me, Gabi. Gabi, do you remember when you went skiing? Back in, because I got the video.
Where's the video?
I got the video to back it up. Now you don't say I'm lying on your name. Well, you know you know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ask people.
Hold on, I need to record that. Hold on. I have to screen record that shit.
But wait a second.
Where are you? Hold on, give me a second.
I have videos on top of videos that, I mean, I'm pretty sure everything's on Reddit. I'm pretty sure
Okay, go back to the part where you said.
on top of videos that,
Wait, I need that video where you actually have it.
Watch
Hold on.
what she says.
rocket scientists to figure out exactly. I got the video many years.
It's terrible.
Gabi, do you remember
Terrible.
this? Do you remember this? When you went skiing? Because I don't want you coming after me, Gabi.
I know.
Do you remember when you went skiing? Because I got the video to back it up. I got
I
the
don't
video to
know.
back it up. Now you don't say I'm
Oh, I hope you do. I hope you do.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, ask people in the comment section. Shoot it in the slopes. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out exactly.
Rocket science or accusations? Which one is it? Which one is it? Or just your assumptions? Hmm? Keep going.
External hard drive. I got it on another laptop.
Good.
I'm not making this what I'm talking about. And I'm not making assumptions.
Really? You're not? Okay, well, we better see the proof. See the video. I'm sure you have. Okay.
I'll get there.
And I'm gonna open up boxes here shortly. So back when I was watching Gabi,
Okay, I have that screen recorded. Okay, so that's done. Start recording. Okay, now where's the video? Where's the video that it's when the backs come up? Okay.
So let me
Let's
ask
see.
you a question,
They play
Gabi.
it?
You dumped out liquid IV to say that that's what it was that was on the counter. Okay? But then you said you didn't do that, but you knew to pop a capsule? Crazy. Crazy.
So back when I was watching Gabi, pulling string recording, and I watched her for quite a while.
219. It's just the sound and your iPad on the counter sniffing in the background. Was my face on the screen?
Thanks, Linka.
Was my face on the screen? And did you see? It was? No, it wasn't. What's the truth?
Why would you have dumped out the liquid IV? Anybody?
No, I care because it's my name, it's my reputation,
Your reputation
and I know I didn't do it. So I want to clear my name, and I have every right to do that.
You're never going to clear your name with the amount of shit that you've done on this app. Do you understand that? Why would you have dumped out the liquid IV? What sense did that make? Anybody?
Back to this.
Okay.
No one's going to do that to me.
Wouldn't have.
I'm innocent. Okay, where is the shit?
You would not have dumped that out if you were not worried about something
illegal to sniff
on the counter. Clear?
Where the fuck is this video? I'm on Nookies. I'm not going to find it.
Yep, that's probably not as analytical or like.
I did play the first one. There's nothing. The hour 45-minute mark, and after all you stream is over.
Why would you have dumped out the liquid IV? Simple
really,
question.
Mexican homie? You're really going to take that?
Simple question.
Thanks. Thank you for that. I got a screen record. Please hold.
I know. I don't think she was. I think she was looking for an excuse. I agree. Every single time.
I want to thank everybody, Mr. Johnson, Ms. Azriel. I want to thank you, Bladen, or sharing your guys' side of what's going on, your experiences with Samuel.
Thanks to
I'm going to take a very deep dive into this because there's a lot more going on. Notify people. I'll make a post.
Why is your nose always irritated,
I want to
Gabi?
thank you all for your service. It is greatly appreciated. And sorry that anybody has had to deal with
Amanda.
what Samuel has been putting. Bring the next awareness on Samuel. We're not going to stand idle while charging fees. To go out.
I saw it today. I know. I just figured I'd let y'all know that is one of the reasons that I started banging it. Because I wanted to be able to breathe, and I was tired of walking around like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's why I started using a different method. Okay? So you should know that.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Christina. Facts. I was tired of it. Yes, it's supposed to be put in water, not done that way. Yeah, I'm almost done now. Facts. I hated it. Fucked.
Do you remember this?
God, Gabi. I suck at this.
Crazy.
When you were a team.
Wait, go back.
I don't want you coming after me, Gabi.
Wait, go back. Oh, crap. Damn it. Come on. I just lost it.
I know that's right.
I got.
Just so we're all on the same page, it's probably been like 10 years since I did anything that way. Okay? Right in the vein.
Wait.
The drive, I got it on an external hard drive.
No, wait, go back.
Currently, so please explain that it is veteran.
Let me clear out request.
I know that's right, Austin.
She was hitting the slopes.
I'm almost done with her. I do want to talk about the document that after this.
Figure out exactly what I'm.
Thank you, Liz.
A USB drive?
Yep, I'm hitting those slopes.
I got the video.
Wee, I'm going skiing. Wee. Yes. So
Hey, be gross.
I got it on another laptop.
Hi, Sam. I hope you're doing all right.
She did. So nobody is lying on your name because I got the video to back up what I'm talking about. And I'm not making assumptions. Ex-street pharmacist. So, yeah, Gabi, I used to be an ex-street pharmacist. I've seen it all.
then let me speak to your fucking manager. It's inspired.
Miss me with that whole, you don't know what he's talking about.
Because once I do prove that you're slandering my name,
How
you're in
you
big
prove
trouble.
that?
I didn't got enough.
So keep it going, Mexican.
How you gonna prove it?
And come back. And I'm going to open up
She sure did. How embarrassing.
What's a street pharmacist?
Karen. Karen. What's a street pharmacist?
And
What happened?
No.
I think he wants to date you. Date who?
He has
Ask
a
his
whole
manager.
wife.
He was an ex-pharmacist.
Street pharmacist. Thank you, I can.
I'm confused.
I know that's right.
A what? A what? A street pharmacist.
I appreciate you. That's right. Stimulants.
Really? He was?
And?
He was.
And?
You're telling me. Oh, this just gets so much better. You're telling me he openly admitted that he was a.
Yeah.
I don't care if you used to be one.
Uh-huh.
And he has the balls to say that shit about me?
Yes.
Oh.
I used to shoot drugs into my veins, Gabi, and I will sit on this platform all day long and call you out on your behavior because that is not the person that I am today. Okay? Just because yours comes from a doctor doesn't make you any different. Mine once came from a doctor, too.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for that. Thanks.
What does she think she's doing? Because it's not what she thinks she's doing. She sure will.
Oh, I'm going to. I don't care if it's past tense. I don't care. It's none of anyone's business. Thanks for telling me.
What?
Appreciate it.
I am always amazed by these people that find like a tidbit of information that none of us deny. Right? None of us deny who we were before, but you think that it's going to affect you or you're going to be able to shame us for something. He sits on his platform and openly says that he did that. How can you hurt that? It makes me laugh so hard when they do that.
All right, I just need. Hold on, I gotta say
I know.
Thanks for helping me. I appreciate you.
Figure it out.
Because I want to clear my name in this. This is very important.
Somebody please go tell him, or I don't know if I'll be done, but somebody go tell him to please let people know to watch Fearless accounts. Watch people streaming, because it's his audience that is bumping up her numbers right now.
So now I just need that other clip that he says he has, and so he's going to play it tomorrow. Then we can just go ahead and make sure that we get that on screen recording, and then I'm good to go. What time is he going live?
Nookie has
No, you were helping me.
Nookie has
You're helping me clear my name, so thank you.
YouTube. Okay.
So he has that one. He has that one.
They are, but it'll get there.
10 a.m. Perfect. No, not clear my name using his past story. No. 10 to 12. Okay. I need to show that video. Okay. So 10 to 12 my time.
Sorry, I'm sweating, y'all.
No, I just want to
I'm like dying. Yes. So Nookie does have the entire live up because I was going to be busy. So I asked him to grab it so that I could see it. Because when I tried to hop in the box, I was kind of like breaking up, you know?
Fucking video. Give me a second before I forget this. How do I copy this? Paste.
I am sweating. Perfect. Thank you, stalkers. I know. Listen, I knew that it was gonna happen, right? But we just got to make sure that they know that she's currently being blacked out, and they will. So this happens every time something like that goes down, right? So once his audience knows that she's currently being blacked out, they will listen to him because it was his audience that is making the numbers bump up.
You gonna take down homie? I never said that. I'm not even gonna take anybody down. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to clear my name.
Never.
That's all I'm doing. I'm not taking anybody to court. Who said that?
Listen.
I'm not doing that. You're right. No, that's him. I just said if he did slander me, he can get in trouble.
Gabi, you do know that slander is not a criminal charge, right? You do know that slander is not a criminal charge. Like, you don't get arrested, and slander is very hard to prove. Not just that, okay? So it would have to go through court. Did you not know that?
That's all I said.
Hi, copyright police.
So I want to see the video that he's literally saying that he saw me do it.
He didn't say he saw me do it.
But here's the thing, is if he's stating that is what it is, and he saw me do that, it's not what it is slander. So what I need to do is
not true.
Review all of the things, all the videos, all the evidence, and I want to clear my name and pass it on to somebody.
How you going to clear your name? In January? I know that's not what he said, y'all. How you going to clear your name January 2024? That video is from 2024. So how are you going to do that? And I don't think, thanks, Ray, I don't think that you're going to be able to clear your name because it was the stimulants that he was referring to. And those are your legal prescriptions. Therefore, that's my...
Bop it to start.
Look, it's my baby Yoda Bop It.
Bop it. Twist it.
I missed it because I refused to take it.
Easy. Score one.
Sorry. But anyway, my foot hit it, so it went off.
That's it. I'm just trying to clear my name. That's all I'm.
Okay?
Let's get a rest.
I guess we'll wait till tomorrow. Pass it on to the invisible person that I'm dealing with. His name is Ghostbusters.
Do you know that none of us...
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
None of us are afraid of what you think you could do. Do you understand that? Do you understand that myself, Homie, Mrs. Homie, Feisty, find out none of us are afraid, girl? Melissa Sue ain't afraid.
Okay, bye-bye. See you later. Thank you guys for all the evidence.
Thank you for all the evidence that was posted publicly on a platform. How fucking embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Slander, huh, Gabi? Good luck, babe. That's the only thing I'm going to say to you.
Get your fucking vehicle. Xenia, Ohio, okay?
Hold on, let me switch. I'm telling you, I ain't never seen people. I swear to God, y'all, they get worse. They get more and more out of the realm of like reality. It's the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I wanted to talk about real quick. I know, I heard. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really wanted to talk about quick the documents that she tried to pass off as proof of autism. That's not what that was, ma'am.
And then don't open any more boxes.
And I really hope that you did not give that to your kid's school as proof of him being autistic.
And go get one by one.
Thanks, guys.
You got it.
Thanks.
You know, someday, Gabby, I really hope that you learn that you are the reason that people feel the way they do about you.
I can barely read English. So.
You are not the smartest person in the room, Gabby. There are a lot of people around here that when you post shit, they know what they're looking at. That's not what that was.
Okay, well, we have to deflate it.
Okay? Now, I also guess you must have forgot that Aaron jumped on that live and said that he was diagnosed in February of 2022. I believe that he said that. So, when was that from?
Oh, shit.
Hi, Jiggy. That you couldn't even, like, the diagnosis codes weren't even correct.
We gotta move that.
Do you know that? Thank you.
Okay.
That paper was from 2020. Yeah, so he was it referral to have him tested for autism? Possibly. And the IEP would already have that information. You're right. So this is the problem, misspelling words. What was it? Oh my God, there was a word that was wrong. And I was like, what the fuck was it? Yeah, Crimson, I got her in the background.
Okay.
Oh, possible. Oh, no, it had his name, but I didn't. Discourse.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay, seriously, you guys are gonna have to help me.
So, I wish you luck. Sensory, disorder, that's what it was. Bad job. I really hope, hi Nikki, I really hope that you did not give that to any officials as proof of diagnosis. I know she's on, it's in the background. I really hope that you didn't do that because you will get in trouble for it. Yeah, the paper said 2020. So I don't know why you keep thinking that you're the smartest person because you're not even close. Okay? There are people around here that do this stuff for profession, like it's their profession, it's their job. Once again, got your scent up in the camera. It's terrible.
Where are you going?
I know.
Come here.
I know. It's terrible. And listen to me. Gabby, do you know who B.F. Skinner is? I think that you need to Google B.F. Skinner. B is in boy, F is in Frank Skinner. And you need to read. Okay? Because that is the problem that you are having with that kid. I know he is, y'all. That is the problem you're having.
Okay, we're doing something.
Pavlov's dogs.
Are you laughing
Okay?
at me?
You know anything about that? Pavlov's dogs? Conditioning. Classical conditioning. Okay? That is why you are having this fucking problem that you're having, and it is behavior, not autism. When that kid smacked you yesterday at the table playing with the Play-Doh and you didn't pick him the fuck up and put him in his room without anything but a fucking bed, you told him that behavior was okay.
Your mama's got
Okay? I want you to understand that the way that you are reinforcing his negative behaviors is why he does them.
First thing we gotta do is...
It is disgusting. You do not reward a child. And then what? He hit you again. And then you got mad at Aaron for not backing you up when you gave him back the Play-Doh. You are reinforcing the bad behavior. You don't want to hear it. Piaget will work too.
It's not on.
That'll work.
You gotta plug it in. That's the first step.
There is this. You can't argue with the science of what you're doing.
Where's the extension cord?
I know. I heard. You can't argue with it. This is decades of research. You rewarding his bad behavior is going to make that behavior become a more frequent occurrence.
We have a problem.
I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry, but it's I saw it, but I don't know what happened. I agree. And it's unfortunate because unknowingly, because you're uneducated, you are reinforcing those behaviors. If that were my kid, and my kid would never, just so we're clear. If that were my kid and he put his hands on me once, I'd have picked his ass up off that chair and put him right in his room and taken everything the fuck out. Nothing. You get nothing. That's how they learn. Consequences. Accountability. Right? You don't know what that is, and that's what you're teaching your kid, and it is it's a shame that some of us are raising our kids to be good fucking human beings while you're over there making sure that our kids that are raised to be good humans gotta live in a world where you didn't do the right job. And you're so lazy to deal with it that you slap autism on it. Is that what you think autism is, Gabi? Yeah. Bad behavior, not disciplined. Because your kid is the only kid that I've ever seen act that way. Not autism. I would bet my life on it. It's no discipline. Listen to me. My mother broke my nose. You hear me? I was 16 years old. I walked in my door at 6 o'clock in the morning coming home from Limelight tripping on acid. My mother broke my nose. I was 15, sorry. She threw a hairbrush at me and I picked up my face and it cracked me in the nose. This type of hairbrush. Okay? But I knew not to talk to my mother like that. My mother would have beat my ass if I raised my fucking hands to her. You are reinforcing this behavior, Gabi. You need to fucking educate yourself. Because you are causing more harm because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. And every time you say, I'm gonna do this, and then he hits you and you don't do that, you're showing him you're not gonna do it. Boundaries are so important.
Guys, I'm doing it!
It is sick. And you are putting this on the internet for everybody to see. And then you're mad that we tell you that you are fucking wrong for what you do. I could call my kid right now and see, what would happen if I put my hands on you? I don't hit my kids. It's never been my thing, but I've never had to. Because I raised them right. And liar boss, who the fuck are you calling? Whose kids are you calling bums? Not mine. My kids drive nicer cars than yours. At half your age. It's crazy. But if she wants to blame somebody, she could blame herself. She's the reason it happens. See, I never had to. Why does she need to be live for this? Are you just trying to divert the attention from me being in one live and homie being in another? You think that if you're live, you'll keep them from coming in here? Is that what you're trying to do? Truth doesn't change, Gabi. Your truth is not the truth because you are so fucking delusional. Okay? Your truth is not the actual facts. And it's really fucking unfortunate that you don't realize the damage that you're causing here. I saw that. It says 368. But any questions? You want to see my wand?
Okay, I need your help.
Hold on, I don't know that you can just cover.
I'm gonna bippity boppity boop some of these fucking weird fucks. You see it finds out? It's pretty, right?
This.
It's so pretty.
I gotta plug it. Looks like they're holes. Like these. Yeah,
it's so pretty, right?
Things.
I got a bunch of stuff. My daughter wanted like these bracelets. Oh, look. Oh, that's a pendulum for my sister. I got this for my daughter. She wanted this. It's a tarot deck. And I got her, oh, I'm dropping shit. 2 of these. They're super pretty bracelets with like the crystal. Super pretty. Yeah, I loved it. I was like, oh my God, this is a wand. But these were so cute. I just got a couple of people these things.
Oh no, the pool!
It's like a little charm, right? There's like glitter in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oops, shit. Hold on. Oh.
Okay.
It says Black Cat Charms, right? And there's glitter in here. And it says, close your eyes and cast a spell. Choose your words and recite them well. Keep your bottle close each night and day, and spectacular things will soon come your way. It's cute, so I got everybody one of those.
Okay. This thing! Oh shit, did I just pop it? Okay, I think we're done.
I'm not, that's not my thing, right? I'm not a witch. But I have friends that are witches. I got a bunch of shit, y'all. Literally. I just got like a bunch of things, but this is the prettiest thing. I know you are.
On the couch, please.
But it's super pretty, right? I know. I wear the witch well. That's why I got the wand. Yeah, it's so pretty. I got my sister one too. Where's the one I got my sister? Hold on. My middle sister is into like that kind of stuff. So I got her a wand and a pendulum. Hold on. My sister's is different than mine. Hold on. It's got like a different, it's like a crystal ball on the top. Can you see it? It's different. I got the clear quartz, but my sister got, I guess this might be clear quartz too. But, all right, y'all, I'll head over there. But it is pretty. They're super pretty, and they had a bunch of different ones. The one thing that I do regret not getting, I should say, is the wand case, because I don't want to break it, you know? Hold on, I ripped this or something because it's not going back in. I'm gonna go over to Mexican Homie. Yeah, so I will see y'all soon. No questions, right? We're gonna work on a broom. We talked about it. We didn't really have a lot of time because we were there for a purpose. You know what I mean? And we came back. So I will see y'all over there. I hope everybody has a good day. I am planning on getting to my notifications today. Okay, so just bear with me. I appreciate y'all. Don't be a piece of shit today. Lori, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. You ain't scaring nobody, bitch. Okay? I hope everybody has a good day, and I will see y'all soon. Have a good day.